Come on in, Andrea. Tell me, what have you taken away from today?
I was making a little list of
Okay.
everything that I'm
Just a
taking
little
away.
list, I've
Just
seen.
a little list. I
Guys got
think
time?
partnership is the new leadership. Access is everything, but so is trust. We need to play, as women, we need to play to win, not just to not lose. My team needs an emergency fund for like quick emergencies, not just 401k savings. And AI design, something we need to be playing with on the daily, and to lead with love. Those are my takeaways.
No, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. I think a round of applause for that. Beautiful.
I'm sure there will be more when I revisit the footage, which I encourage you to do once it's out.
I think for me, it's that sense of community, that whole idea of mentorship and leadership that comes from community. We need that. As humans, that's the only way we've survived. We don't survive as individuals. That's how we dealt with the Neanderthals, because we came together as a community. I mean, not a great thing, but if we're going to survive in the future, we have to come together. We talk about trust. We've talked about trust a lot. Trust is so important. We take that so much for granted, but we know once you lose trust, you've seen that if you've ever had a relationship that hasn't worked. Once the trust goes, it's horrible. And we need to find that trust once again. Authenticity. We've got to be real. We have to be real. We have to be our authentic selves. And in these times where there are so many challenges, authenticity and trust are so important, and focus. We have to work even more harder. And finally, we have to give people the opportunity to take risks. Take risks, that's so important for them to feel empowered to take that risk. And one last thing, empower women.
Yeah.
Really. We've been talking about this for the last few years, but empower women, the payback that we get from that is tenfold.
Agree. And I think, look, we all come from different parts of the world and different walks of life. And we've heard over and over again here people giving us really bold ideas of big things that we can do to affect change. But it was also said here a lot that we might not be able to change the entire world all at once. But we do have a little corner, a little tiny corner, that if we can make just a little bit better, imagine the ripple effect of just this room alone. If you can just go back, take something you learned today, and make your little small world a little bit better, you'd, I think, be impacting quite a bit of us.
No, that was incredible. Look, it's almost time for us to end today, but I think before we end, we should get John and Shameen.
Yes, let's have them come back out and tell us what they think.
Yeah.
Woo!
What about our incredible MCs? Woo! Let's give it up.
Well done.
Yes, that's right.
So do you want to ask some questions, or should I?
No, well, we'd love to know your takeaways.
Yes,
I mean, there's been so much said today. We just kind of riffed a little bit on what we thought of the day. We'd love to know how inspired are you as you leave, and what you're going to take forward from today.
What do you think, Shimena? Do you remember where we first met in person?
Am I allowed to say?
Please keep
Where's
it to
this
ourselves.
going?
Yeah, this is like
At the front door here.
No.
Exactly 1 year ago.
I met you when you were running for president.
Okay. Oh.
No. Just drop that
You
line
promised me you'd never talk about that chapter. Since everybody else has forgotten about it.
authenticity.
Love it.
Authenticity.
Love it.
So I will say, Shamina, I walked in this building exactly 1 year ago, jet lagged right off the plane from Southeast Asia where we had our board meeting, and I didn't know what to expect. And I walked into this burst of energy. You know how you feel in this building? A burst of energy. And there was Shamina, and there was the team, and it was an absolutely incredible feeling. And I was dazed and confused, as Led Zeppelin would say, all the way through the day. I got through it. And then today's program, I mean, I looked at the level of engagement and content. 26 panels, 68 speakers, a journey from Bahrain to the heartland of the United States, from AI to the EU, from financial health to the creator economy. And I just sat back watching on TV, catching a glimpse every now and again. It's like, I cannot believe how rich this content is and so valuable. From the strivers upstairs, I mean, we're putting ideas into action when you actually stop to think about people who showed up and who are represented.
And you know, the thing that I think about, John, just building on that, is that there's all this energy and enthusiasm and activity in this room, right? And so I think the way we started and the way we end today is community. The thing that I've heard about and I felt this time that's a little bit different from last year is the sense of community, is the sense of belonging, is the sense of wanting to see each other and work together. We missed each other from last year. Did you guys miss each other? I missed you. So for me, I think the big takeaway is that if you didn't make 5 new friends today, if you didn't make 10 new contacts, if you didn't think about 3 new ideas, then join us on the 3rd floor.
There's still time.
You thought I was going to let you go. No. For the Summit Spritzer,
Oh.
the Growth Gimlet, the DJ. But this is our opportunity. This has been such an incredible day, and none of it would have happened. None of this would have happened unless we worked with the most amazing team in the universe. So I'd love for, just for a second, they may be shy, hopefully not, the MasterCard team, the DevX team, the production team. Jeremy Hillman is sitting right here. Jeremy, stand up.
Yay!
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Jeremy and his team. Jeremy is the most incredible talker I have ever experienced in my entire life. This man will start at 3 a.m. in Asia and go all the way through the day, right on through, and talking to everybody and anyone who will listen and consider inclusive growth. And so it's been a tutorial for me to see this man in action. And the team that he curated and the people that work with him, Jen Hausman is sitting here. I'm not going to start naming names, but I see Cheryl, I see Sydney, Leah, Kristen, Dean. I mean, there's so many people who did this, but I also have to thank Raj and Margaret and Stephanie and the DevX team. So really, and thank the people who have waited on you today, who have brought the food together, the small business owners. Remember, we're one community, and we all rely on each other. And we got to make sure that you take what we have, take this energy that you have, bottle it up, and go and thank your teams for what they're doing, because they need you to come back to them with some of this knowledge. But they need you to come back and make them feel okay, that we can get through this, that we can be resilient, that uncertainty is also about opportunity. And then remember to sustain yourself, because this time next year, we're gonna come back. And this time next year, you have to be even stronger and even better, because together we are better, together we are stronger. So let's grow together.
Amazing.
All right.
Amazing.
All right.
Amazing.
Content creation.
Thank
Content
you.
creation.